Honey,
Good
thank you
morning,
so much.
yes.
Good morning.
And yeah, it's time for Hot Topics. But first, we have a special guest, of course. Elise, the diva chef here, is joining us on the big yellow couch. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to be back.
And that's what where we're going to start, because she has a little bit of a surprise for us.
I'm pretty excited.
Do tell, young lady.
I'm having a baby.
Oh,
Congratulations.
we've had a lot of those announcements on Good Morning Washington lately. Congratulations.
I'm almost 6 months into it, so
Right.
I'm finally
Wonderful.
mentally accepting it.
But as everyone knows who watches Good Morning Washington here, you work out every single day. Tell us how you found out.
So I was working out. I was 8 weeks out from my next competition at like 12% body fat, and I was like, I just don't feel good. Like, I feel not like I usually do. And then I got like a rash on my arm, and so I went to the doctor. I was like, I think I'm under a lot of stress from working out. Could you give me something for this rash so I can get back to the gym? They're like, that doesn't look like shingles. Let's do a blood test. So they did a blood test, and it's like, it's not shingles. I don't know how to tell you this, but it's a baby. I was like,
Wow.
yeah.
But
Really?
it was just your own body's way
Yeah,
of
it's because you learn your own body. When you're like
reacting,
big on nutrition and working out every day, you notice when something's off, and something just was like kind of off. So
So how have you changed your workout routine?
a little less weight, but I'm still in there. I'm still dieting.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Now this, yeah, please, by all means. This actually, though, leads us to our first topic, and a pretty serious one. So when women find it hard to come to terms with a surprise pregnancy, Elise, this is actually something that kind of rings true, very true to you.
Yeah.
It took you kind of 6 months to come to terms with it, huh?
Yeah, it took me like almost 6 months, like 5 months into it. I was just like, okay, it's not gonna change. Like, I have to accept it, especially like seeing your body change and knowing that even if you feel like there's things you could do, you should maybe like take it a little bit easier. But yeah, I just had to come to terms with it.
Oh,
and
look
get
at
back
that's
to,
cool.
Oh, wow.
You just
made
lifted
video.
more weight.
You've made
Yeah.
videos owning the baby
I had
bump.
to own it
Now
in
that-
order to accept it.
These videos have to have gone viral.
Not quite yet.
I mean, look at you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Incredible.
These are from Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook.
And where do people follow you?
Diva Chef 412.
Okay.
So when it comes to the chef part of what you do, are you changing up what you're eating or just eating more of what you were already eating?
So you know how they try to suggest to you and people will tell you you're supposed to eat for 2? No, I don't adopt that mindset. Scientifically, you really only need 300 additional calories in your second trimester and 400 in your third trimester.
Okay.
And if you look at what that is, that's like an extra meal, like extra plate of chicken and broccoli and extra protein
For the
shake.
day.
Yeah. So I'm still doing what my body is used to, which is eating my 6 meals a day. 2 of them are shakes. I'm eating really healthy. I mean, I get cravings sometimes, but I just don't eat it if it's...
So you're more about the quality than quantity,
Yeah.
really, it sounds like.
And really, it's the science behind it. So if you're craving a donut, 9 times out of 10, your body is just craving sugar, and maybe you just need some fruit. Because I don't typically
Okay.
eat fruit,
Right.
Yeah.
But like I added fruit, and then the sugar craving will go away. If you're craving something salty, your body's blood volume doubles while
Nice.
you're pregnant. So you just need an extra pinch of salt, which is fine. And
Well, congratulations.
I like it.
Yes.
And those nails are vicious. Really cool nails.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Okay, so this one's a really weird topic. We typically do not associate crying with weight loss, but there's a new study that claims that those evening tears can help you drop some pounds. Research from the Los Altos Optometric group there says that crying between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. every night can keep
Wow.
you trim because it's linked to hormones that heighten cortisol levels.
Yeah, researchers analyzed 3 types of tears: basal tears, which keep your eyes moist; reflect tears, which are caused by environmental factors like smoke; and psychic tears, brought on by emotions.
Well, yeah. Well, sure, whatever. Not only the psychic tears are going to help you lose the weight, that's because they remove those toxic substances that build up during times of stress. So it might be worth watching a tear jerker or 2 tonight. I don't know. I feel like laughing is going to burn more calories,
Right.
especially the way I
That's a good
laugh.
point.
Yeah.
Because I kind of hold in my
Like a
laugh.
big belly laugh.
Yeah, exactly. That's me. I think I'd rather laugh. How about you?
I don't know about the crying thing. I mean, I guess you could drop water weight if you cry enough. So maybe that's where the lost pounds are
3
coming in.
hours of crying to
That's-
make
that's
that work.
too much.
And they didn't say exactly how much you're losing.
No,
Here.
no, they didn't.
Calories
And,
you're burning.
It's very interesting that it's a specific time frame: 7 p.m.
Right.
10 p.m.
7 to
cry
10.
on, huh?
Not 10:01. Now
No.
you're not doing any good for
No,
yourself.
then you're
there.
gaining
That's-
pounds actually somehow at 10:01.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay,
That's bizarre.
so here's one for all the parents on the couch. Do you keep a strict bedtime for your kids during summer break? A dad on scarymom.com recently wrote about why he is.
Yeah, he has 3 kids from ages 5 to 12 years old, and they were all shocked on the last day of school when he said to them, hey, it's time to get ready for bed. It was only 7:45.
That's right.
Now, he admits that it had nothing to do with them getting enough sleep or keeping them on a routine. He says the number 1 reason is because he needed to keep his sanity. Jessup, I know.
I feel you, brother.
can
I
do it.
feel you. The dad says he wakes up shamefully early, and his kids often wake him up at 5 a.m. regardless of what time they go to bed. He says he and his wife only have a short window each night without kids interrupting, and he does his best to ensure they have time together to discuss the kids, finances, and just being a couple in general.
And apparently he stayed up late in the summer when he was a kid, so he knows it's being a bit selfish, but he says that he gives everything he has to them and doesn't feel bad about claiming a couple of hours to himself at night. My dad tends to do this occasionally.
Yeah.
He's like, it's before 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He's like, we're all going to bed. We're all going to bed.
Now?
Luckily,
this age, like,
luckily
Lindsay,
now.
go to bed, honey.
No, on Facebook he'll be like, why are you still up? You know?
So he's still being
is-
dad. That's
Yeah.
not, that's not
Yeah.
a bad thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, as a mother to be, okay, I'm going to give you a little tip. One way to get them in bed?
Sure.
Just set the clock ahead.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't know
see,
about
I like
that.
what
I
you feel like you're
I like
thinking.
it.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's late right now until like 8 o'clock at
is.
night. That's really
8:45
hard.
last
Yes.
night.
Yeah.
It's
It'll-
I
tough.
was shocked.
It'll work for the little kids, but not the kids that have cell phones.
Oh.
Yeah, that
You're still on
generation.
your setting your clock ahead thing. Yeah. I will say a lot of what that guy said rings very true to me. It is so hard to keep a schedule when like you said, when the sun is up, light so long. But man, I mean, kids they just want to go and then they want to play outside late. So
And still wake
try
you
to
up
keep
at 5 a.m.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
or they can
6
go to
a.m.
bed whatever time and they're still kind of up and waking you up. So, and a person on our schedule that wakes up at in the middle of the night,
Here's the
2:30 in
compromise.
the
Here's the
morning.
compromise, Dad. Though.
Okay, I wanna
If
hear
you
this.
guys are making your kids go to bed early, do not make them wake up if they want to sleep in the next day. None of this. Let's get up bright and early and go
Oh,
do
trust me,
some. Let them.
that is never a
Right.
problem. No,
Oh,
those-
it wasn't my house.
they
It's like
are
we're
up.
getting up. You guys are gonna go help me put siding on a house.
Yeah.
Come on.
You have an older
Yeah,
child too,
my
right?
son is 12, and I'm
Okay.
gonna say I have to fill his dad on this one.
Okay,
I
right,
mean,
right.
because you need some time to yourself, and these kids will drive you crazy in the summertime. They raid the refrigerator, they eat everything up, they consume all your time. And even though I'm happy that he's home in the summer, I try to keep him busy.
Well, I was
Yes.
gonna. Don't you just love when you get that question, early in the day? What are we gonna do?
Oh, I don't get that
today?
question because I plan ahead. Like, how many days you got left? Don't let me forget. Remind me. I set alarms and notifications. But no, he's in an all-day summer camp,
good.
Ultimate Sports over at the St. James. And
Perfect.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
yeah.
he
that'll
can
keep 'em
barely
busy.
keep his head up when I pick him up. It's
Ooh.
hilarious. He's in
Yeah.
the back seat
Yeah.
hitting on like it's
Right.
so funny. So
That's
Doing
yeah.
it right.
That's how like the swimming pool has been for my
Yeah.
young ones. I mean, you just take them to the pool.
Get 'em nice and tired.
Being in the sun and in the pool like just drains them. So yeah, that's been a
I
blessing.
feel the dad though on
Yeah,
this one.
no, I'm with you.
Kudos.
I'm with you. All right, taking a hard turn now. Here's a headline for you. New survey finds the state of Ohio is horny for America. Get this, the porn site X Hamster. There's a porn site called
Yeah.
X Hamster recently ran a survey on its users and the terms that they search for. So Ohioans topped the list by a long shot, searching the term America more than 35,000 times since the survey.
I don't know. Maybe there's something we don't know here. Alabama comes in second with more than 12,000 searches. Maine, Rhode Island, and West Virginia round out the top 5. For the record, we have no idea what actually comes up when you search America. Big question mark for us.
On a porn
On
site.
that porn site,
Yeah,
yeah. We'll leave that, of course, to the
Yikes.
experts.
If you're watching this from work, don't check.
Yeah,
Right.
do
Oh.
not.
Do not check
Yeah.
there.
No.
Not safe for work.
Not if you like your job. Yeah, I don't really know where to go with this. I mean, a
Lost
American
words.
bikini. I don't know what the woman or the pizza man shows up with at the door. Maybe American flag in a pizza box.
Maybe
I
there's
don't
a
know.
special someone who embodies all of America.
Oh,
Uncle Sam?
Yes.
a little role play with Uncle Sam. Okay. Okay.
Oh my lord. Okay, and let's move on, right? Let's talk about ice cream instead. An ice cream truck owner in Los Angeles says he has had it with social media influencers. Joe Nietzsche is owning CVT Soft Serve, and he recently posted this photo on Instagram saying influencers pay double.
Yeah, so this guy says he's fed up with the influencers asking for free Frosty treats in order to get social media exposure. A recent request for 300 free servings just kind of sent him over the edge.
Wow.
And now those influencers will have to pay $8 for his regular $4 ice cream.
So $4, they can afford the $4. This guy's trying to stay in business. I mean, come on, right?
But that's kind of a joke. I mean, you just go and get your ice cream. You're just not going to say that you're an influencer when you get your
This
ice
is
cream.
LA. I wouldn't be surprised if he knows you're an influencer, you're going to be paying that $8.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if in LA a lot of influencers, or anywhere really, walk up and say, hey, here's my Instagram. I have 150,000 people.
Yeah.
What can you do for me? And I'll put a picture on it, and I'm, for free. It's a weird world when it
Yeah.
comes to like the influencers, I think.
And as a social
they're
media
everywhere.
influencer, everyone nowadays is a social media influencer. So I can get where he's coming from with this, because now people just use that to manipulate getting free products and stuff like that. And
sure.
if you're a true social media influencer, you don't have to go look for the products.
They come to you. That's a good
Just
point.
true.
So that's
Right.
a tip.
And
yeah.
really good, I feel like, kind of a reverse play on his part, because that's getting him doing this
Yeah.
against influencers and now giving him influence because
Exactly.
they get publicity
Exactly.
and stuff. Yeah, he's getting attention. So
He's influencing the influence.
boom, nailed it.
All right.
All right.